World Rallycross. I love watching it. I have a subscription to the Rally TV that also includes WorldRX, and I've been watching some of the highlights throughout this season. And the transition to electric, whilst it ended up causing issues for the series in terms of turnout, it also didn't necessarily take away from the action that we've seen. However, for the second event in a row, the RX-1E is not running. A fire at Liddon Hill led to the cancellation of the RX-1E events that destroyed both of the Special 1 Racing Lancia Delta Integrales. And they have also announced that the Metit round, which was supposed to be run this weekend, has been cancelled due to the battery fire, as the manufacturer Chrysler is still doing an investigation into the cause of it, and they cannot guarantee 100% the safety of these batteries because they do not know what has caused these battery fires. As a result, some of the drivers are competing in RX2s. But yeah, let's talk about this for a moment, because we've seen these issues happen in electric racing series. I believe it was Moto E, wasn't it? The electric MotoGP series had to completely shelve its program because all of the bikes were destroyed in a fire. And it's disappointing to see this happen, but this is the downside of electric racing and battery-powered racing. In the past, you would have had it with fuel cells. We've seen before, if you think back to F1 in 2012, just after winning the Spanish Grand Prix for Williams, Pastor Maldonado came back to Williams to find that the garages were on fire. And that was fuel-related, I believe. So it is something that can happen in traditional combustion engine motorsports, but here it happened with an electric sport. And I feel that some of the criticism is unfairly levelled. And one of the downsides that you have here is because it's a spec series with a single part supplier, there's no other way around it. This is, for an F1 fan, an Indy 2005, where the supplier cannot guarantee the safety, so as a result, it's advised not to compete. And that's what's happened here with WorldRX. It's just a shame because for a smaller series in terms of competitors, where it's a single supplier, it affects everything. But we've seen this before in the world of motorsport, and we will see it again. Hopefully we can see the guarantees happen for more safety in the future. Because electric rallycross can be fun. You look at Nitro Rallycross and how successful that's been. That is single make in terms of everything for the teams in that event. Or even Extreme E. Whilst that has a lower following, that is more or less an electric rallycross discipline. Although it says it's circuit-based rally raid. We haven't had these issues with Extreme E. We haven't had these issues with Nitro. And hopefully they get resolved soon with WorldRX, because I would love to see more people competing in WorldRX. I don't necessarily think that electric racing should be pricing everybody out of it. But there are a lot of issues that are going on in the series right now that need to be resolved. And some of them will take more time. Hopefully this one will be resolved soon, because I'd like to see more action out on the track, and it would be fantastic if we were able to see Special 1 back, but sadly this sounds like the end of the programme, because much like with Project TTT at the Nürburgring 24, nearly said Le Mans 24 there, it's hard to replace when the costs are so great. But those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around. Bye for now.